everybody to my channel. This is my crochet nook. I'm Linda and I have a tutorial for you today. I am going to be showing you how to create this snowflake. I will put a picture at the end. I will put what I'll do is I'll put a picture of this in the thumbnail. So yes, so I'm going to be showing you how to make this snowflake, which is requested by Angie, my lovely friend in Ontario, Paris, Ontario. She wanted a tutorial, so I said once I've got everything that I needed done, I will do it. So today's the day. I'm going to be using the Shepier's Legacy, and I'm also going to be using my ever favourite crochet hooks, which is a clover and a 2.5. So I hope you enjoy. If you've got any questions, just leave a comment, and let's make a start, shall we? Okay, so as I said, what you're going to need a cotton thread, a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle, and I'm using a 2.5 crochet hook, my clover, and this is Legacy Premium Blend NR12, so it's like and it's from Shepier's and it's 100% cotton. So the first thing we want to do, move them out the way, so I'll just leave one here. What you need to do is make a magic circle, or you could do so I'll show you how to do that again. I'll go a bit slower, sorry. So yarn around my fingers, and then I hold it in like a cross, put my hook through and bring it up, and I pinch those two together and just chain one. And then what I'm going to do is we need to make 24 double crochets, but every other double crochet we need to do a little picot. So I'll show you how to do that. So let's see. So we've changed one, so I need to do two, chain two, chain one, take that back, chain one, that doesn't count as a stitch, and then you're going to start doing a double crochet. And I'm using American terminology, guys, American terminology. And then we want to do another one. So we've done one. So this is two. So I've got 1, 2, and then I need to chain 2. And then in between these two stitches, go back through and just do a slip stitch, and that is your first picot. So then you're going to double crochet again, double crochet again. So you do 24 double crochets, but every other double crochet you make a picot, so that's chain 2 and then go into and slip 1, double crochet, let me just shorten this a minute, it's a bit too long. Chain 1, so that's I've got 4, so this is 5, 6, chain 2, bring back into the top of the stitch, and then make a picot and slip stitch it. So that's 6, 7, 8, and I need to do a picot. So as you can see, I've done 8. So I'm going to continue on until I've got 24 double crochets with 12 little piquets, and I'll see you at the when we get to the end. Okay, so I'm on row 22, so 23 is another double crochet, and 24 I've got to create the picot. Chain 2 and then into the top of the stitch, create a picot and slip it, and now we need to join. So I just need to pull this thread, pull this together, and now I need to join it to the first stitch. Okay, so I'm just going to join that to the first which is there, and you just do a slip stitch, so you've made the round. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to create the posts with the so we're just going to do loops all the way round. I'll show you what to do. So what I need to do is chain 1, 2, which is the post, and then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then into the stitch between the 2 picots you're going to do a double crochet, then you chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to go in between the next 2 piquets, then you chain 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, in between the next picot you're going to do a double crochet. Don't forget guys, this is US terminology. And then you're going to chain 4, 3, 4, and between the next 2 piquets so in effect what you're doing, if you can see, between each picot you've got a little picot between each of the posts. So continue all the way around, and I'll meet you back here and I'll show you how to join. I'll show you how to join here. Okay, so what we've done now, I've done the last post and I need to chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then in the top of this chain, remember the first we did chain 2 for the post and then 4, so on the second chain from you need to do a slip stitch to join, just a slip stitch, and then you should have let me just get this out the way Oops. You should have 12 of these little loops all the way around. So now we're coming on to this. Sorry, we're going to excuse me, do single crochets in the top of all those loops. So, and you need to do 5 in each, 5 single crochets in each. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then move along to the next chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then again into the chain of the into the next chain. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and you continue that all the way around. As you can see, it's done. So if you continue all the way around, and I'll meet you when you've done the last 5 in this last one. So we meet up here and I'll show you how to join together. Okay, so we're meeting here. So what you need to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So in the first stitch you need to slip stitch. You need to slip stitch, make a little slip stitch to join the round. And then what you need to do is you need to 5, yep. So what you need to do now is you need to, into the next 5 stitches, do single crochets. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then what you need to do, you need to do a chain of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And then you want to go into, skip these 5 and go into the top of the next 5, which is this one here, and you need to do a single crochet into the top of the next. So that's 1, and you need to do 5, so that's 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then I need to do a chain of 10. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And into, skip 1 loop and go into the top of the next loop. I hope it's not let's see. So what you've done is you've come to the beginning here, you've got joined here, and you've done single crochets, 5 single crochets, and then you've done a loop, a chain of 10, and then you've missed a loop, and then into the top of the next loop you've chained single crocheted 5, you've chained 10, and now you're going to skip this loop and go into the top of the next one, and you need to do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now let me just see if I can, get something, if I get a board, that might help. So as you can see, what we've done, that's better, it's not reflecting now. So we've chain 5, we single crocheted 5, we've chained 10, we've missed a loop, we've chained 5, single crocheted 5, chained 10, missed this loop, single crochet 5, and you need, this is what we're looking for, this is what we're aiming for. So we've got a loop, so we've reduced down to 6. From 12 we've gone down to 6, we'll be going down to 6. So I'll go through it with you one more time just to show you. Just move that out the way for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're skipping this, and in the top of this next loop we're going to single crochet 5 stitches. So that's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 and number 5, and then we chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and then we take the top, skip 1, top of the next loop, we're going to single crochet 5, and that's the way we go until we get back to here, to the first 5 that we did the single crochets. So I'll see you back here and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so we're back to the beginning here, and we need to single crochet, do a slip stitch, not a single crochet, slip stitch into there. And as you can see, if I just move that out, we've got 6 loops. Okay, now what we'll do on the next round is we single crochet into the 5 stitches from the previous round. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now into this loop we've got, into this chain we need to do 15 is it 15? Yes, 15, sorry, 15 single crochet. So into the chain you need to do 15 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and one more, 15. There we go. So you've done your 15 into the chain, 15 single crochets, and now you want to do 5 single crochets into the row below. Whoops. There we go. I've done it. You always have one stitch that always gives you trouble, don't you? So that's 1. Whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm out of practice, guys, with working with thread. So that's that 5, okay? So now we've come to the next chain. So we do, again, we repeat exactly the same. So you're doing 15, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, and then again into the 5 stitches here you're going to do 5 single crochets, and this is the penultimate round, guys. You've got, after this round, you've got one more round to do, and then your snowflake is finished. Take your time. It takes a while to get used to working with cotton yarn. I mean, I've not worked with it for quite a while. I know I've done kind of 3, but compared to what I used to do. So yeah, so that's what you're aiming for. So I'll meet you when you've finished the chain of 10 on the last one. When you've on the last chain 10 and you've done your 15 single crochets, then I'll show you how to join, and then what to do on the last round where we've got the picots. So it's really quick and simple. I think once you get the hang of it, of the rows, I mean, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, is there 5 or 6 rows? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6 rows, guys. So anyway, I will meet you when we get to the last loop here, and then we'll start the last round. Okay, so as you can see, I've finished the round and I'm coming to the first set of 5. So what you need to do is into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, into the first stitch, you do a single crochet, miss a stitch, so you miss a stitch and chain into the third stitch, miss a chain, not miss a chain, miss a stitch, and then single crochet into that. So you've reduced that from 5 down to 3, and now you need to we're working up to do the picot now. So what you do is you chain 3, not chain 3, you do 3 single crochet, so that's 1, 2 and 3, and at the top of 3 you are going to make a picot. So you chain 2 and go back into the top of the stitch, pull through and slips. Oops, let me try that again. So I've chained 2, and if you can see here, these two, put your hook through there, pull it through and slip stitch, and then you chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, 1, 2, put your hook back through the top of the stitch below, pull through and slip stitch off, and then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and then go back into the top of the stitch you've just done the chain 3, pull loop and slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, put your your hook through the top of the stitch that you've just done your chain 3 and slip stitch off. So, and then you want to chain 3, and that should make it 15, which is what we put in the single crochet is what we put in this in it anyway. Right, okay, so now you're at the top here. So what you need to do, single crochet into stitch 1, miss 1, single crochet into the 3rd stitch, miss 1, single crochet into the 4th stitch, and it just closes it up. If you see, it just closes it up, it gives it a nice curve. I hope you can see that. So by you've reduced the 5 to 3, and that gives that nice curve effect. So let's go through that one more time. So on the we need to single crochet now 3, 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and put your hook back through the top of the stitch where you've just done your chain, and bring all the way through, and you create your picot. Then we do it again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, back through the top of the stitch and slip stitch off, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, 1, 2, back through the top of the stitch where you've just done your chain 2. She says if she can do it. Not playing nice. Come on. It's awkward. There we go. There we go. And then through there and through the stitch. And that's 3. And then we go single crochet 3, 1 and 2 and 3. Chain 3, 2, 1, 2 to create the picot. You could even do chain 3 to make a larger picot. It's entirely up to you. And then we chain 3 to finish this loop off. So that's 1, 2 and 3. And we're back at the 5 stitches, so we're going to reduce that down to 3. So we single crochet into the first stitch, into the third stitch, into the third stitch, and then into the 5th stitch. So if I just show you, so can you see it's kind of curved it round? So what I'll do is I'll continue on, I'll come back and I'll show you how to finish it off. Okay guys, so that's it. We've done the snowflake. So what we've got to do now is just join, slip stitch, so what I like to do is I like to just do a slip stitch, making sure that this is tight. Just do a slip stitch, and then I like to chain 1, cut my yarn or my cotton, pull it through and give it a real good pull, and then I go back to the center and I pull that in more. There we go. And that, guys, is your snowflake. So I'm just going to weave my ends in. You weave your ends in however you do your, we all have different ways of weaving our ends in, and I wish I had a smaller darning needle or tapestry hook. Now what I like to do, because this is a magic knot or magic circle, how I like to secure this is I like to separate these two, and I kind of make a double knot. So I do it once and then I move around to the next one and I do exactly the same, just to secure my magic circle. And then I just weave it all the way around. Just weaving my ends in. She says when she can get it. I need a pointier. I need a pointier darning needle, I think. But this will do for now. There we go. Trim that off. And that, guys, is my snowflake tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed making this. I love it. And we've got these two. This is one I've already starched. I bought some spray starch, so as you can see, it's really nice and smooth. You could add you could add them a loop to it to put on your tree. You could join them all together, you know, join them together. You could even join them together, but I've not decided what I'm going to do with mine yet. Let me just see if I can pan out a bit. Oh no, that's too far. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed. I love these, and thank you to Angela for asking me from My Precious Yarnery. If you do make the snowflakes, I would be so grateful if you could let me know, send me a photo, or join my Facebook group even, which is Linda's Crochet Nook, and the more the merrier, guys. And well, that's all from me for today. Take care, stay safe, but more importantly, guys, be kind to you. Bye bye for now.